Okay, we good? We should be alive about now. At least I believe so. Just having to make sure everything is situated. Okay, so... yeah, I think we got everything situated. So, greetings Veterans alike, and welcome to this live stream of Call of Cthulhu. You might recall back that I actually did a little poll regarding once I got my Elgato for my Xbox, that I did a little poll to say which game I should do, and a good portion of you actually wanted to see this. So, let's just get into this, shall we? So this is a game that was actually previously free with Xbox Gold, and I never really got a chance to actually play it until maybe about some time ago, and found out I actually do like this game. So we're actually going to dive right into this. Also, for anybody in the chat, I also wanted to get some verification to see if everything is good on my end, like sound-wise and everything. So if I can get people that can actually, confirm some things, that would actually be great. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Honestly, I've never seen that word. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh boy, that's a great way to start the game. Just into this mess. Look at all that. Whoa, that is a shark. Okay. Well, off a good start. But Jesus. Okay, we good? Okay, we're good. So let's actually, can I take this? No? Okay. Let's mosey on then. Look at all this. Oh, jeez. That's a big old fish. Oh, they're sharks. Do people actually eat shark? Like, is that something like, is that a delicacy in some country? Or people eat sharks? I'm actually not too certain. Jesus, look at all this. Whoa, that's the lower half of a jaw. That's the lower half of a jaw for a fish. Okay, obviously we can't go this way because it's chained up. So we're gonna have to crouch down here, and let's go about this. Oh, there's a lantern. There we go. Oh, bolt cutters. Can't ever have enough of these. So let's just cut this up now and mosey on. Open the door. There we go.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Am I even going the right way? No, I'm not. Okay. Let's actually fix that, shall we? Ah, boy.
What a putrid offering.
Look at all that. That is just pure chum. That's what it is. Oh, it's pilfering everywhere. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't go up that. Oh, I could.
Fight.
Oh well.
You have been chosen.
Chosen by who? Chosen? What do you mean, chosen? Chosen by what? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. But I can run, apparently.
Behold,
Oh, shit.
everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it was just a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Where's that coming from? Oh, that was a weird-ass dream. And I really hope this song doesn't get copyright struck. Because that's just how YouTube is. Let's see. Nah. I'm not gonna drink that.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh, case. The doctor will report to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I think we can already know that one. Ah, boy.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Oh. Let's see. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Oh, that's very well said on that part.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Well then,
I should get rid of all this stuff.
why would you get rid of all of that? You know, maybe you still need it. Oh, yes, please turn that off. Because I'm not sure if that stream will get the stream copyright struck.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while, their effect has been wearing off. Maybe just gotten too used to them.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Honestly, this looks like a fairly comfortable couch.
I used to be an avid reader.
Why don't you read more then? Nothing there.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
That's the phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, isn't that something? Oh, looks like I can actually choose a perk. Let's go with that for now. Eloquence. Actually, put a little bit more in elegance. And psychology. Not getting anything for occultism or anything in the like. I have one left. What can I use that on? Oh, let's go elegant. There we go. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Oh, there's somebody at the door.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Hey, you get out my back.
You're
okay?
free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Well, isn't that a painting?
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got.
I know I wasn't speaking through all that, but I just didn't want to
I
interrupt
placed
the
a file
dialogue.
on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't want to interrupt the dialogue, so that's why I wasn't speaking. Let's see, Dr. A strange picture painted by... Wait, let me get my mic. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins. A short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Oh, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Is there also some other things that I had? Okay, so I got... Wait, what was that other one? Oh yeah, it's sanity. Everett Pierce is a veteran of the First War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He was one of the few survivors of the last battalion American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire, forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. That seems like some post-PTSD, if I ever seen any. Let's see, don't have anything on that. Oh, I got a lighter.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Oh. Shipping labels. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make a part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental fragile. I can't speak. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Frailty. Why? A pressing cut. Or a press cut. Press cutting. God damn it. I swear. I apologize for my inability to read these things. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Oh, that's surely heartwarming. Now let's see about this painting.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
We're not making these elements. Yeah, something's not right with the story.
Big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Oh, that we will.
The
let's
sender's
see.
label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think that's all the information we
I
need.
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Well then, looks like we've taken on this case.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
That's not it. Where would that book be? Oh,
I used to be an avid reader.
No? Oh, there it is. No, actually, that's something else. Medicine progression. Oh, nice.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Well, that's just sad. That is just sad.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Well, I guess we're on our way to Darkwater. Which I'm assuming is fictional. Let's see, Chapter 2, Dark Water Port. Well, that was quick. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. We're just getting right into this, aren't we? As soon as this thing loads up. Oh, you gotta love loading times, eh? But I guess it makes sense. So I'll have things for you and the viewers doing. Surprisingly, it actually snowed yesterday, which I was not expecting. But it didn't stick around for too much. So a lot of it's already melted for the most part. But it was still interesting to see that we got snow at all. Like, really interesting that we had any snow altogether. Holy shit, this is taking a long load. This better not be glitched. Wait, no, it's still going. There it goes. Talk about it and it actually does about something, eh? It's just a little sliver. You can do that. Come on. Come on now. Huh? Huh? There we go. Well now. That's a big boat. Just be sailing by. Focus Home Interactive presents. Oh yeah, all that. The first chapter is actually more like the tutorial, I think. Yep, light yourself a smoke. Because that's exactly what you need. A game by Cyanide Studio. Yep, just keep on smoking.
We're almost there.
Oh, what is that in the distance? Call of Cthulhu. The official start of the game. Let's go. Oh, the Scylla. That makes sense. Yeah, this totally doesn't look Lovecraftian at all.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
On in. Well, welcome to Darkwater. Again, totally not a setting for a Lovecraftian story, eh? Which I've actually learned that this game is not only based on the story of the same name, but it's also based on the tabletop game that's also based on the short story by H.P. Lovecraft. Which I find that to be actually very interesting. That they actually took the concept from the tabletop game and put it into here. Where should we go? That's a good question.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh yeah, this is set during a time when Prohibition was a thing. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't work out well, did it? Hello, what are you doing out here? Just having a smoke on the old pipe? Oh, I didn't see you two over here. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect to see you there at all. Oh, what am I stuck on? Oh. Stuck on a stool. Oh, let's go into the bar.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that lady.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Ah. Oh shit, I don't know what to say.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information.
Up and my mom's home.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Okay, so sorry about me going mute for a bit there. My mom came home and some of my dogs were barking at that, so had me for a bit.
What you
Hello.
looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Oh, well, okay, that's very impolite of you, madam.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Is whaling actually still a thing in some places, or is it mostly outlawed for the most part?
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I'll just leave you three to it then.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will
This
follow its
person
leader
looks
and
kinda
appear at
familiar.
various locations.
I feel like I've seen
with its
somebody
own
like this before.
consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Maybe it's just me.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
More to read. Let's see. The Shanty, 21st May 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. But had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean, I cannot say that word, that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ships. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. Where there is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing. Workshop or storage activities, you can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Well, isn't that the story then, eh? Oi, barkeep. I think I got some things to ask you.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Yeah, over here. Got something to
What
ask
can I
you.
get you?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
That'll be all for now.
Yeah, that'll be all. Have we done everything here then? Can we talk to any more of these
like our
guys?
song? We may not. That's true.
Nope.
Good.
Let's leave that then. Let's go back to Fitzroy and see what he can indulge on us. Did say he was up here. Hello.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Yeah, half abandoned is probably the best way to put it.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Let's see. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. I wonder who that is. Oh, there you are.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh, they're right here.
These
Then.
manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Oh, is it actually chugging at 5 FPS? I could have sworn I had everything checked out in OBS and everything. But I mean, hey, you know, first times for everything, huh? Just have to, you know, make sure everything is all situated in that.
Fishing equipment.
But I'm pretty sure next time I'll get it figured out. Just have to probably do more additional testing.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Oh, he's actually gone.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay, so we got more medicine progression. But yeah, I'll try and see what I can do in terms of getting that. Obviously, there's not much I can do right now since it's already live, but I probably just have to do a bit more testing and see how it actually, what needs to be the problem.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Yeah, that's a guy's peg leg. That's a little unsettling. Running live stream at 50 FPS. Is that actually a setting that you can do in OBS Streamlabs? Because I know I'm running this at I think at least 30, but I'm not entirely certain. It might just be something I have to look into settings, either on here or on OBS, or at least on Streamlabs.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I hope so. I'm kind of a basic bitch and use normal OBS as my live stream. Yeah, I mean, regular OBS works as well, but I'm using Streamlabs, so maybe it's something in there I have to check in. I don't know, like I said, I just most likely just have to mess around with things, do a few more test streams, and maybe see what could be the problem.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Yeah, regardless though, like, I'm not too concerned about it right now. So, most likely, again, stay and watch your stream, my guy. So Call of Cthulhu, this game, as I mentioned earlier, this is actually based off the short story of the same name by H.P. Lovecraft, which in itself was actually... Well, this game is more so based on the tabletop game of the same name based on the short story by H.P. Lovecraft. Though it's not the same tabletop game that spawned Old Man Henderson, which if anybody knows about that story, you are amazing.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, we already saw your father's prosthetic leg.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I mean, hey, in some ways we're basic bitches about things, but funny enough, I've actually never read the original story of Call of Cthulhu either. Like, I want to, but I never got a chance of actually doing so. Even though I've heard it's only I think 13 pages long or something, like, it's fairly short.
Way. So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I got more points. What can I go for? Let's increase that, and hey! But yeah, Call of Cthulhu is often regarded as one of the best pieces of literature ever, and possibly spawned one of the most well-known monsters there is. Like, technically in story, you don't fuck with Cthulhu. Where am I going? Maybe back in here? Maybe there's more? What's all this then? Oh, these were the guys that were over there. have more pages. Yeah, there's probably more pages, but it wasn't uncommon back then for a lot of short stories to be that short. I mean, Edgar Allan Poe actually had a lot of short stories that were very few pages. I think the shortest one he had, The Oval Portrait, I think that's actually, I want to say 2 or 3 pages long. Or that kind of thing, but yeah, like, it was actually very, very short.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Well then, that's an interesting conversation. Let's see if there's anything more in here. Maybe we can get some more info. Oi, barkeep. Yeah, that's right. Come this way. Got some things to ask you.
What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there were sailors.
Wait, we already heard this one.
That's but on anything.
Yeah, we already heard about that one. I guess there isn't any.
That'll be all for now.
So, maybe ask these guys?
Do you like that?
Yeah, skip. History of the Hawkins family.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch. You shouldn't talk about the dead like that. We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk. There! You're speaking ill, you see!
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
Captain Murdoch? I've actually never seen Tintin or anything like that. I never read the books or even saw the film, but I've heard it's considered a cult classic, I think. You know, at least I've heard it's actually considered to be good. Yeah! Oh, yeah, the kid from It. Yeah, actually kind of did look like that. Gentlemen. Yeah, I can definitely see where you're going with that one. They kind of did look like that. Shippers. I could probably see why.
I told you to beat it.
Oh, well, okay. I thought we could talk more. Never mind then. Never mind then.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Wow. That's the people that have debt to this place? Boy, would I not want to be one of them. Let's go down here. Let's see what there is. Oh, hello.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand...
Well, I mean, they're both horror titles, so...
You'll have dealings with her.
I could probably see why you make that connection.
Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
No, but I think that kind of like yellow rain gear, I think that was actually very common around this time period. You have to keep in mind that this was like, I want to say around the early 1920s, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this game is actually set in a pretty well established time period. I mean, this is during when Prohibition was going on, so that should probably tell you when exactly this game takes place.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Yeah, it looks like sewage or something. Ooh, what's this? Oh, a ratchet device.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Didn't think they had something like that during that time period. Or maybe they did. we technically entered the Industrial Revolution sometime after the Civil War, which I want to say was like the early or late 1800s. I'm a bit rusty on my American history, so I'm just going off of what I remember.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Oh, I need like a handle or something. Oh, there's something hidden around here. Is there? Oh yeah, that's right, I can use my lighter as a sort of impromptu tool. Or, not impromptu tool, but, you know, thing. Cogwheel.
Should be possible.
That's a huge cog, holy shit. These are some huge fucking cogs.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Wow. A whale vertebrae, huh? That's gotta be one heckin' of a bone. Could you imagine using that as like a bone weapon in some games? Let's see, can I fix this? Let's mount that, and mount the ratchet device. There we go. Wait, I can't do anything more with this? What? Am I missing something? Oh, I'm probably missing like crank or something. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Well, it's gotta be around here somewhere. Question is, where could it be? Oh. Sensors are going up. It's here somewhere. Maybe among all this. Aha! There it is!
This handle.
There it is, the crank. Or lever, a handle, whatever you want to call it. It's the same. It's same thing. Same thing. Same shit. You tell me, Yash. You tell me.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Oh, let's see if this works. If I got enough strength. Oh, it.
Damn, I broke it.
Oh, I broke it. Oh no, I didn't have enough strength. I didn't have enough protein or muscle. Well, that's shit.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Ah,
You're
shit.
not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
I don't know my way around cogs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ah, shit. What do I say? Don't say anything? This is not gonna work, is it?
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
I am not gonna attack her.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Did I just get
Get this
shanked?
Joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I think I just got shanked.
Ugh. I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Oh, shit! Where am I now? Where the hell am I? Wait, I think I know where we are. Oh yeah, we're on this side. That's right. But Jesus. Oh, hello. Oh, you got nothing to say to me? Okay. What do you mean that's what I get for respecting women? Hey, I'm a fucking gentleman when it comes to that shit, okay? Like, I'm not gonna just randomly attack him for no reason. Besides, I probably would've gotten my ass kicked either way. If I even tried to attack her to begin with. Oh, let's be real about that. I'm pretty sure my strength stat was not high enough. Yeah, I no longer got it, but, you know, hey. At least we're getting somewhere. Who's this?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Oh, this is... Yeah, this is the one guy.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Oh, well then, so...
There's something coming.
That's...
Something real
something?
bad.
So now we need to get inside Warehouse 36. I think that was where we tried to get in, but... We got our asses beat. It's fucking stabbed. So that's always lovely. Let's see, you guys have more to say?
What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
No,
it
shouldn't be terminated. No, like, the Discord server is still up.
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case
it probably
today
just was
for
like
all
an
the
invalid
warehouses
invite.
on the island. But I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You
So
can always
either that
visit
needs
them
to be
if you're not
updated
the
or something.
claustrophobic type.
But no, it still should work. So I'm not entirely certain, like, why it would actually be terminated like that. Or it's, like I said, it's not terminated, but, you know, why the invite would be invalid. I probably just need to update the invite, so... I'm actually gonna... Maybe I can do that real quick. Maybe not... actually, I know what I can do. Let me just get that... Okay, so I just posted an invite link. Y'all just see if that works. It hopefully should work. Shyster? What kind of term is this? What kind of name is that, Shyster? I've never even heard of that.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, yeah, it works. Nice. So I'll most likely have to update the description with that particular invite. Not a big deal.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Let's...
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Ah.
Who are these others?
Don't egg...
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
A petition to stop big cockers. What the...
Darn it.
What the fuck, man?
Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
What the fuck?
My investigation has led me to this
Oh,
warehouse.
boy.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable. especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay then. Where can we go from here, I wonder? Maybe explore the docks a little bit more? Oh, where are these two drunkards?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill
sailors.
each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
None.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Alright, that's fair enough. You know, make the best
Isn't
out
that
of
a
it.
bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Well then.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Well then, they're some nice fellows. No, aren't they? What is that? Is that a crab? Oh, those are crabs! I didn't notice that in my first playthrough. Those are crabs! Why am I finding that so amusing? That's actually kind of cool. I didn't notice that little detail. Yeah, it's in a way that's, from what I understand, this game actually has 4 different endings, and I already got one of them. So maybe I'll probably get one of the other ones, one of the other 3 this time around. But choices in this game actually do matter. Especially when ones that actually require some of your skills. What's this way, I wonder? The crab rave. Am I actually breaking in this place?
Damnation. I broke it.
I broke the lock pin too. Can I just not break anything? Ah, shit. Hello. So they said they were... Oh, I see now.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Oh, that's some Raleigh language. I believe that's how you pronounce that city, Raleigh. I mean, the language of Cthulhu is actually rather fascinating. This guy. I could actually see that happening. Actually, that's actually pretty funny. I could actually see that. Holy shit! I just now looked at this whale. Jesus.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it. What could have done so much damage?
That's no way.
It looks like
an omen.
like.
Yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Well then. Carrying on. This is a secret. I mean, maybe it's a secret ending.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I know. What happens if I just talk to these guys?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Yeah, they probably use some assets here and there, but, you know, and it's not like... When you have, like, a lot of NPCs that don't especially aren't major characters, I mean, you can kind of get away with that.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
I highly doubt on that one. I don't think it's
I hope you had a good dentist.
I can guarantee that.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I'm not gonna try and lie. Or, you know what? Maybe I should.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Well, that didn't work.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Yep, that didn't work. I'll have to find another way.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
What I plan on live streaming next? That's actually a good question. I did have some ideas for maybe doing Dead Rising 3 or maybe something else like that. I've also, since I've actually upgraded to Game Pass Ultimate, I've actually been playing a lot of other games. I actually recently picked up Doom Eternal because of it, so maybe I might do that? I don't know, like, I just have to look and see, like, what exactly I'm up for doing.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Oh, hey, I got a bottle.
That'll be all for now.
So I can actually give that to them. I actually messed up the first time on this, so I wasn't able to actually do that. So I'm interested to see where this actually gets me. Yeah, I heard Dead Rising 4 is actually pretty bad. Like, I've heard it was actually not that great. Like, I was wondering who was one of the ones that voted for Dead Rising 3.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance.
Oh, shit.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't.
Oh, I got an achievement.
Hey, where are you going?
Nice.
I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff.
Should I watch this? I think I'm going to.
You got it coming. You don't like.
I want to see where this goes.
It's gonna cost you a lot more than a bottle.
He's stewed to the gills. You'll get nothing out of him.
I'm not interested in a chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh, no, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay now. Please.
Oh yeah? What I heard didn't sound too friendly.
Nah, I'm actually just gonna leave him be. That is actually entertaining. I've actually not done that. So I did something slightly different from my last playthrough of this. Now let's see what there is to find here. Oh right, this will get me into the warehouse. Will this take me up somewhere? Oh, I can't even climb it. I guess because it's partially broken, so that might explain it. And I believe this is the warehouse. Will it open? That is the question.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Really? It broke again? How the fuck am I gonna get in here? Wait. Can I get in through here? Wasted on pickaxe. Is that gonna be is that going to be like a running gag for this? Yeah, it probably was wasted on that. I mean, I don't fucking know. So we're gonna have to find a different way in, apparently. See if I can remember where to get in. Also, sorry if I like stop randomly. My mom is messaging me through things regarding a couple things, so that's why I'm doing that.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Okay then. So that was pointless. Bit more laggy. I could probably understand that why, because there's probably a lot more on the screen.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Jeez, yeah. Like I said though, like I'll probably get it figured out. It's just something that I'll probably have to do a few more test streams on and test out to see what's actually happening. Let's see, is there anything more here I can do, or is this just about done? I can actually go further than this? Past here? No. Yeah, just have to find a way to get in here. Wait, Around here, anything? No? Okay. What else could I possibly do? Actually, you know, let's just go back there and see what I can do. These guys are still going at it.
Me? And why would I do that?
I love how they're still going at it. And they're just standing there. Anything back here I could potentially use? Yeah, again, I can probably understand why that's the case, because there's a lot more out here than there is in the bar. So that point, I can actually understand that one. Let me in! Damn it. So that's
no
completely
use.
locked.
Padlock won't give.
I mean, maybe. Maybe that will happen. That they're still standing there. I might be completely stumped. But that's what looking around does. Nothing. Okay. Hang on. Let me see what I can find around here.
No, please. My tongue got
this guy
my
just like...
senses. Or
I didn't realize this guy was over here.
Hey, tell him to calm down.
Me? And why would I do that?
There has to be something around here.
So I mustn't have understood it because it didn't make me laugh.
Oh, find help. When I get to help me.
Oh yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Get us into trouble.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work. You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
Oh, well.
shysters. You're crazy.
I guess he can't help.
They can't understand.
Oh. Troy can help. Maybe.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Your superstitions are expressed in a rather disturbing fashion.
What do you mean?
The statue at the entrance of the harbor, St. Brendan. Somebody disfigured it mercilessly.
I condemn these actions. St. Brendan is the protector of the whalers, and this statue a witness to our history.
You don't know who could have done it.
I wonder as much as you do. I hope they'll be punished.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Well, I guess he can't help.
I shall be on my...
So come back and see me when you've...
So, let's see who else can actually help. A person in the bar? Let's try.
Not that again.
What can I get you?
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to...
Well, we all then.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
I guess he can help. What about Cat here?
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give
No,
you
I
a
don't.
little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Yeah, do we have a choice?
We always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the
Oh, that's
police?
subtle.
They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's
They're still going at it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Oh, this is
It's fine.
kind of something.
He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a little awkward, isn't it? Just be walking this slow. And like, kind of reminds me of the opening in Arkham Asylum. Yeah, take you long enough.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, well, fuck you too then. No, the mothering. Alright.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh boy, green lights.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, that's right. Let's investigate this crime scene.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, like all that chum. Hello.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Yeah, that doesn't not look good. And it seems like this is the last thing.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh, we got some more points. What do I want to go for? I guess spot hidden. It's probably a good one. That should do nicely. Oh, just ran into that light. Well, let's actually mosey on then.
Someone has settled in here.
And
Oh,
whoever
shit.
it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
I am not gonna threaten the police.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait.
What'd you miss going through this warehouse and
It was in the
finding that
Hawkins
thing?
mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Oh boy.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
Damn.
Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed. But
What do
we'll
you
meet
mean?
again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Well then. Oh, that's the end of chapter 2. So I think that's actually going to be good for now for the time being. For those of you who've actually been here, thank you so much for watching this. And I know the stream was a bit laggy, like I said, but hopefully I can get things figured out for the next one, so it won't be as much. I just have to mess around with these things. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and, ring the bell for notifications. The links for our Discord, our Twitter, and our Facebook are all in the description below. And be sure to check all those out. And this has been Dark Spectre of Retrotronic, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Ciao.